Hey guys, welcome to my home circuit tour. Thank you all so much for tuning into this. I'm hyped to show you what my house looks like. First off, all the way on the outside, we've got the power meter. This shows us how much energy has been used in the last month, and that's how they figure out how much money we owe them for the energy that we used. I think that's pretty cool. Let's get a move on. Next up is the electrical panel. This controls all of the circuits and breakers inside the house. First up is the main breaker. This one controls the power for the entire house, which means if I flip it, it'll cut power for the whole thing. All of these smaller ones, though, just control individual circuits in single rooms or devices. You can have double breakers, like this one, and single breakers, like this one. The difference is just that a double breaker needs twice as much voltage to run. This one will take about 240 volts, whereas this one is only about 120. This little red button here is what's called a GFCI. That stands for Ground Fault Circuit Interrupter. A GFCI is there to add extra protection if you have a circuit near water like a sink or a bathtub so that you don't electrocute someone if it gets too far. Next up, let's talk about some devices. First on our list, microwave. Now, as you can see here, the microwave's got a whole lot of information right over here about power, but a lot of that uses what's called alternating current. We don't like alternating current, so we're just going to look right here. Convection input power, 1700 watts. That's a number I can work with. My house's power company charges us a big fancy decimal that truncates down to about 15 cents per kilowatt hour. So if I just run the microwave for 2 hours at 15 cents per kilowatt hour at 1700 watts, that comes out to about 51 cents. That's a lot of money. But luckily, I'm not running the microwave for 2 hours at a time, so it's not that much of an issue. Still pretty steep, but I could have sworn I locked that. Huh. Okay, the next device we're taking a look at is the Xbox. Now, I'm not going to flip this thing around and show you all the power information, but because it's a big, complicated strip on the back, but careful perusal will show you that when it's running, it's usually using about 150 to 220 watts of power. That averages out to 185. So if we multiply that by the 15 cents rate we got earlier, that gives us about 6 cents to use for 2 hours. That's a pretty good deal. Hey guys, welcome to the final room on my house tour. Today we're going to be checking out the router in my room. It's a pretty cool thing. It routes all of our Wi-Fi. Well, like half of our Wi-Fi, because there's another one. But I think it's pretty sick, personally. We're going to get a close-up of it over here. It's all the way in the corner, but if we flip it over, we can see, yummy information. Now, this is upside down, but if I flip it over, then we can see the good stuff, which is that this is direct current because you got that little equal sign with the dotted line. So 12 volts times 3.3 amps is going to be 40 watts, which means that we're running 40 watts of power. So at our standard rate, if we run it for 2 hours, we're going to get a total cost of 1.2 cents. So that's pretty cool. I think that's really cool. Anyway, see you next time. Thank you for watching my house tour. I think it was really cool, and I thank you guys so much for coming along. Hello? Who are you? What are you? No, what are you?